Don't forget to check out our grades for all of the prospects in this year's draft class by visiting the link at the bottom of the screen. The Green Bay Packers had 11 picks in this year's draft, and it's clear by their selections where their main focus was last April. They wanted to get better in the secondary and at wide receiver, and I think you can make a case that improving on the special teams was also a top priority. Getting better on the back end was probably the most impressive part of the Packers draft. Selecting Jaire Alexander and Josh Jackson was an impressive haul. They nabbed two players capable of filling two separate roles on their defense. Alexander can hold his own on the outside on either side, while Jackson, in my opinion, is best inside as a slot defender. Both guys have the ball skills and ball awareness to thrive. J'Mon Moore out of Missouri was a very good selection. He was plagued by spotty quarterback play while at Mizzou, but what you got to see a glimpse of by checking out his film is how great of a route runner he was with the Tigers. He's consistently able to work himself open, something that he also did a lot of down in Mobile at the Senior Bowl, and with much better quarterback play, to say the least, in Green Bay, you should see him reach his full potential. I absolutely love the J.K. Scott pick out of Alabama. He was a 5-star recruit and a legitimate weapon for the Crimson Tide, and adding a punter that can kick for distance along with great hang time really puts opposing offenses at a disadvantage. What I question about the Packers draft was the amount of receivers that they drafted. I felt as though they went too much in that direction. Where are all these receivers going to get on the field? When they're going to get on the field? And if we're being honest, there are already some intriguing options like Robert Tonyan and Michael Clark that are bigger options on that roster with experience already within this offense. So I just struggle to see the need for all of those selections that they could have gone elsewhere with those picks. C.J. Johnson out of East Texas Baptist was a star at the Division III level that played defensive end for the Tigers. Now, despite playing there because of necessity, you can also see how comfortable he was on his feet and in space, which makes this transition to an inside linebacker an easy one for him. So, in my opinion, he's got a knack for applying pressure and actually finishing the play. And I'm a big fan of Raven Green's game out of James Madison. He's a classic free safety with above average instincts and ball skills, and the Dukes also used to use him to match up at times versus wide receivers in the slot. So a player like Green just continues to add to the versatility and talent that the Packers want to acquire with this draft class. I gave the Packers a C+ for their draft. Like I've said before, Green Bay did an excellent job with the corners and punter selection, and that's going to have an immediate impact on their defense in year one. But there were far too many head scratchers, in my opinion, to balance out this class. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on their receiver battles during training camp.